And I want you to tell you from the bottom of my heart, what you're doing, it matters.
Thank you.
Never give up on it.
Nice.
Where did the time go? The kids in their prime, yeah, they were living. Just a high-class broad and a down-home but-chucking musician. It wasn't a cakewalk. There were many who desired a favor. He carved out a place in her heart on a spearmint lifesaver. She's a bright light, and her rebellion encompassed his nature. In those times they found joy so bold. When you loved, it just can't be controlled. Like a rift that is deep in your soul. You never give up on it. They found themselves moving from the east coast to the west. The parents never gave their blessing. They'll come around eventually, I guess. Had themselves two boys, a loving home to build a dream. Holidays at Dairy Queen. Money was tight, but the love was all they need. And boy, it came, a soliloquy after refrain, as if happiness showed you the way to cut through all of the youth's malaise. And joy so bold. When you loved, it just can't be controlled. Like a rift that is deep in your soul. You never give up on it. Never give up on it. We got a lot of nerve standing up to the darkness. To say positivity conquers all fears. And if all of their years are leading up to passing on the things that they've learned, now all of their children are all grown up, and they wanted you to know that they heard loud and clear. I say they made it, a 1 in a million shot that found its way. From the first look they ever exchanged to counting all the wisdom in their grace. Love like a river. Them two honey bunnies turned that tide from a busted up Pontiac ride to a new pickleball court in their drive. And boy, they say good health is a true wealth these days, and belief is all that it takes. Keep cutting out sugar just to be safe. And joy so bold. When you loved, it just can't be controlled. Like a rift that is deep in your soul. You never give up on it. Oh, joy so bold. When you loved, it just can't be controlled. Like a rift that it's deep in your soul. You never give up on it.
Fox and Bones, Sarah Vitor, Scott Gilmore. What an absolute delight. What an absolute pleasure to have you all.
I know her and she knows me. We're not as young as we used to be, chasing down the careless age till wisdom came running on faster legs. I close my eyes deepest fear. Now my reflection inside the mirror, I close my eyes and dream of her. Many years ago, I close my eyes and dream of her, and all she didn't know, I close my eyes and dream of her. Many girls ago, I close my eyes and dream of her. Dancing in patches of sunlight, time was an hourless friend. Oh, how I wish to be that girl again, and wiser tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kirsty Lynn, Rachel Lovelace.
I've been down on my luck, down in a rut. The needle got stuck somewhere under the weather. Feeling mistreated, feeling defeated, and all that I needed was to change the record. And I got joy in a song, I started to sing, joy in the thought of everyday things. I got nothing and nothing I don't need, 'cause I got joy in the air and out of my lungs, joy in the day barely begun. I got nothing enough for everyone. This is the life I chose. I choose to smell the rose. It's been under my nose all this time. Stars up above me, people that love me. You know it don't cost money to buy peace of mind. Ooh, yeah. And I got joy in the song, I started to sing, joy in the thought of everyday things. I got nothing and nothing I don't need, nothing I don't need. Joy in the air and out of my lungs, joy in the day barely begun. I got nothing enough for everyone, 'cause I got joy, I got joy, I got joy, yeah, and I got joy. Yeah, I got joy in the song, I started to sing, joy in the thought of everyday things. I got nothing, nothing I don't need. Joy in
Yeah. You got it. You do got it. And you just gave some of it. Thank you, my friend. Grace Pettis, welcome to the EB Lounge.
It's good to be.
It's 1:30, it's midday sun, it's let's just get away. It's a midweek holiday, it's a case of wine. Name your place and time. It's not security, it's not stability. I don't have money, no place, no plan, but it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize. It's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. I'm easy, I'm slow, I can be lazy, I know, but I'm right where I wanna be. So spare me the third degree. I'm the ripple in your drink, I'm a smile that's out of sync, I'm the rainbow at your funeral. I speak in Roman numerals, I'm almost inconsumable. My parachute's on fire, but it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize. It's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. But you know, like I know, I'm the bottom of the pyramid, I'm socially inhibited, I'm headstrong, but it's a heavy load when the wolves are at the door. It's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize. It's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. It's so much better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize. It's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all, better than nothing at all, better than nothing at all.
Pat Byrne, my friend, welcome to Kansas City.
Thank you for having me. What a band. We got to take this on the road.
Well, if the king speaks, the subjects listen, right? That's all I can say. Oh my gosh, dude.
You do have a sweet deal where all the gigs come to you, though. This looks like an amazing
I may
set.
or may not.
She circled the wagons, she didn't give me a chance. She pulled my heart out with a seismic glance. And this race was over before it even began. If I was a horse, they'd shoot me, but I'm only a man. And if I had a designer, he was well equipped. He was tried and tested, and he stuck to the script. He drank a bottle of brandy before he drew up my plans. If I was a house, they'd knock me down, but I'm only a man. I get lost in translation, I fly into a rage, I splatter affection all over the page. But this is no love story, we're not Jack and Diane. If I was a letter, you'd return me, but I'm only a man. And the songs of fondness carry me up towards the planets. Then the songs of numbness send me crashing back down to earth. I'd catch the stars if they'd help me know what you're thinking. If I could paint your dreams, then I would, for all that it's worth. But I can't. Now it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm lying here on the floor, waiting for an answer, for your knock at the door. But you're on greener pastures, you've slipped through my hands. Still, if I had wings, I'd fly to you, but I'm only a man.
Yeah, man. Beautiful. Pat Byrne, Beth Watts Nelson. Folks, I'm EB. You're in the EB Lounge, and we are rocking the very first episode of Season 2 of Storytime. And what an episode it is already. These are just beautiful songs by both of you. They're absolute delight to play. We've got so many of our good friends who are hanging out with us here in chat, and some new ones as well joining us. And the whole idea, the very idea of this convoy, EB convoy, is so that friends of Pat's can meet friends of Beth can meet friends of Pat's, and all the friends that I buy off to be my friends can meet all the rest of y'all. So thanks so much for. No, I'm kidding. You guys are great friends. actually they're really cheap. They just take pizza rolls. They're
I better get some pizza rolls.
I know.
Let's talk of pizza rolls.
I
It's
know.
making me
I better
hungry.
deliver, right? Yeah. I don't actually have any pizza rolls. I should get some pizza.
It's okay.
Like promises, EB. Dude, what a beautiful song. I remember you as I grabbed the lyrics to send to Beth a little bit earlier when we were prepping, and I think there was a link or something, basically or a description on the Bandcamp page where the lyrics were. It's like, oh, this is basically about feeling inadequate. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. That song, does that come from anything in particular background? This song, or tell us where that song comes from.
Sometimes you'll just feel compelled to write a song. You're like so emotional or whatever, and there's something going on in your life, and you want to sit down and write about it. This one was more like I heard a line that I liked in a movie, and I was like, I'm going to write a song about that. And I was actually in a cafe with earphones in, and just sat there for a couple of hours and wrote it. The movie was Herself, which is a independent Irish movie. It's great. It's about the housing crisis in Ireland, where a lot of people, the government will put them up in hotels because they can't afford homes.
Oh, wow.
And so it's about this single mother, and she spends her days as a house cleaner for several like rich people. And one of them is like this female doctor, and she arrives at work one day, and the lady is passed out in her bathroom, and she's like going through some medical thing. And the maid is like, is everything okay? Will I call a doctor or whatever? And she's like, no, if I was a horse, they'd probably shoot me, but I'm only human or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I just thought that, because...
Such a great line.
Yeah, I think everyone feels inadequate.
Yeah.
A lot of the time. And that line just stuck out. I was like, oh, I wonder if I could write a song based around that sentiment.
Yeah.
And then just all these other things started coming.
Yeah. So it's basically kind of like the hook that got you going, and you just ran with it.
Yeah, she said like I'm only human or something, but only a man
just
fit better, and then that was.
Oh, don't worry, we won't rat you out to the movie, the studio.
I wish they even cared,
Right? So if you've seen the video that I have like 3 seconds of what I 100% believe is fair use. In Convoy. If you've never been to you could probably guess just by seeing the decor of the house, but I literally have on my sofa a giant
Middle Earth
map of Middle Earth, right? So I'm a bit of a Lord of the Rings fan, just saying. And so I really wanted to stick where there's we crossed the line with 1,000 screaming trucks. There's a scene where my favorite scene in all 3 of the 12 hours of Lord of the Rings, the extended cuts, because really, what other cut is there? But point being, where Gandalf shows up at Helm's Deep, on the 7th day, look to the east, and then they do, it's the 7th day, and then Gandalf storms down with Éomer and like thousands of badass dudes on horses.
That's in the video?
It's like 3 seconds, yeah. So I say that, I put credit in there just to say from New Line Cinema, just to cover my bases.
Peter Jackson's like, where's all this extra money coming from?
Whoa, I got a Venmo ding of 3 cents? What? What's going on?
I just saw...
EB Convoy.
I saw it maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago in Chicago, the Lord of the Rings musical. Have you seen it?
I saw you post, how was it, please?
Look, of course it's impossible.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was way too ambitious.
Epic.
Right, sure.
But I had a really good time. Like, if you were to judge it on its own merit, it's not a good musical.
There it is.
Take those old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time of rock and roll. Don't try to take me to a disco. You'll never even get me out on that floor. 10 minutes, I'll be late for the door. I like that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes my soul. I'm reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Won't go to hear them play a tango. I'd rather hear some blues and funky old soul. Only one way to get me to go. Play that old time of rock and roll. music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll.
Ooh, still like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music does soothe your soul. Reminisce about them days, ooh, with that old time rock and roll.
Play one for us, EB. All right, folks at home, I want you to clap with us here.
Roll.
The kind of music just soothes my soul.
I want to hear you in Denver.
Reminisce about the days of old.
That's right, Cleveland.
With that old time of rock and roll.
Keep that clap going.
Like that old time of rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes my soul. I reminisce about the days of old. With that old time of rock and roll.
Still like that old time of rock and roll. Kind of music does soothe the soul. I reminisce about them days, ooh,
With that old time of rock and roll.
Woo! Yes, my friend.
So this ain't the end. I saw you again today. I had to turn my heart away. Smile like the sun, kisses for everyone, and tales that never fails. You're lying solo in the weeds. I bet you're gonna ambush me. You'd have me down, 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 down on my knees. Now wouldn't you, Barracuda? Back over time, we were all trying for free, you and the porpoise and me. No right, no wrong, selling a song, a name, whisper game. And if the real thing don't do the trick, you better make up something quick. You gotta burn, 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 burn to the wick. Ooh, Barracuda. Oh, yeah. Sell me, sell you, the porpoise said. Dive down, deep within you. I think that you got the blues too. All that night and all the next, swam without looking back, made for the western fools, city, city fools. You better make up something quick. You gotta burn, 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 burn to the wick. Oh, Barracuda. Barracuda.
Kirsty Lynn.
Cuda.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's it. Friends, I told you she was really good. I told ya. Like, I was just like, wow, that was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, like super awesome. Folks, we're going to be right back. We're going to take just a few minutes to do a little quick set change, all that good stuff. But we've got some great entertainment for you. This really up-and-coming pop rock folk star. It's got a little video out. You may have heard of her. Her name is Kirsty Lynn. Oh, wait, it's your video.
Maybe I'm a sentimental fool, but I know what I like, and I'm telling you, loving me is simple and free, as easy loving can be. You don't need to buy me fancy clothes, don't need a fur-lined coat, already got one of those. Pay me your attention, listen when I mention the things I hold close. Don't buy me roses, bring me lilacs from the yard where we planted them, and in a simple glass mason jar. It's the ordinary things that win my heart. I remember that night in June, swinging under the stars by the light of the moon. All you got to do is show me you remember it too. You don't need to drive a nice car, we're looking good without trying too hard. Show me you love me and how happy you are. Don't buy me roses, bring me lilacs from the yard where we planted them, and in a simple glass mason jar. It's the ordinary things that win my heart. Go for it, diamonds, rubies and pearls, whining and dining like most other girls. Spend your last dollar, every dime. Sometimes you don't get what you paid for. Don't buy me roses, bring me lilacs from the yard simple glass mason jar. It's the ordinary things that win my heart. It's the ordinary things that win my heart.
Beth Watts Nelson.
Hey.
So great, my
Evie,
friend.
great. 2, 3, and...
Everybody's different, everyone is not the same. Every person you know, every baby on the train, every conversation
a particular brain. Everybody's different. Everyone is not the same. Some people like dogs, other people like cats. Some people wear bras, other people wear hats. Some people get angry, a little bit about that. Some people like dogs, other people like cats. Everybody's different. Everyone is not the same. Every person you know, every baby on the train, every conversation, a particular brain. Everybody's different. Everyone is not the same. Wanna play it, EB? Some people are brown, other people are peach. Some people get down where other people can't reach. Some people are made of a miscellany of each. Some people are brown, other people are peach. But everybody lives and everybody dies. Everybody gets scared sometimes, and everybody cries. Everybody don't cherish the color of the clear blue skies. Everybody's different, but everybody dies. Everybody's different. Everyone is not the same. Every person you know, every baby on the train, every conversation, a particular brain. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Everyone is not the same.
Beth Watts Nelson, you're so awesome. What a lovely tune. So tell me a little bit
Just
about
a
the
little.
competition, a little bit more about the competition. Tell me and how that song came to life. Did you write the song first? Did you write this, or it came before the competition or after the competition when you kind of saw parameters? How did that work?
Yeah, great question, Evie.
Why, thank you.
Well, yeah, no, I wrote that song. I read a quote by Ernest Hemingway where he says, in order to write a good book, you just have to start with one true sentence. And I thought, well, that's pretty good, right? That's a good idea. So I'll try and write a song. I'll try and start with one true sentence. And it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Right?
I believe it.
So I was thinking, like, okay, try and writing something true. And like everything I would come up with, I think, well, that's not true all the time. And that's not true to every person.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
I wrote a lot of sentences and then ripped them up and threw them away. And then I landed on this saying that's a famous Watts family saying, actually. Everybody's
Really?
different. Mm-hmm. Yep.
There you go.
It applies in lots of different situations. And so, yeah, I wrote that. Every word in that song is true. Every sentence is true for every person.
There you go.
So there you go. And then I submitted it for the Walnut Valley, which is this big bluegrass festival down south here in the third weekend of September every year, and submitted it for the Songs for a Better World category, and it was selected.
Wow.
Please do.
Yeah, right.
Fill up your cup, don't you dare break it. Is it ever enough, or are we full of holes? It'll never be real till you take the time to make it so close you can taste it. This road is only one way.
is only one way. There's a heat in the air. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. Once lost in the distance, like a last-ditch prayer. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, it feels like we're getting there. There's no use in waiting. Gotta reach out and take it. This road is only one way. There's a heat in the air. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. Once lost in the distance, like a last-ditch prayer. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, it feels like we're getting there.
We're getting there. Long time, honey.
He comes for conversation. I comfort him sometimes. Comfort and consultation. He knows that's what he'll find. I bring him apples and cheeses. He brings me songs to play. He sees me when he pleases. I see him in her face, and I only say hello and turn away before his lady knows how much I wanna see him. She removes him like a ring to wash her hands. She only brings him out to show her friends. I wanna free him. Secrets and sharing soda. That's how our time began. Love is a story told through our friends. It's secondhand, but I listen to his questions. I'll give my answers when they're found. He says she keeps him guessing, but I know she keeps him down. She speaks in sorry sentences, miraculous repentances. I don't believe her. And tomorrow he will come to me and he'll speak his sorrow endlessly, and he'll ask me why. Why can't I leave her? He comes for conversation. I comfort him sometimes. Comfort and He knows that's what he'll find. He knows that's what he'll find.
Kirsty Lynn! My friend, that is, for those of you who don't know that tune, that is Joni Mitchell, Conversation. And
The
what?
goat.
Right?
Well, I know I'm changing, 'cause I don't know which way to go. And I know I'm caving. There's only so much that I can hold. I guess that's life, but what can I say to you? It'll give you grace when most of your days were blue. No, I love you, but I have to leave. Another current upon the sea. And I hope it stops raining, 'cause I already packed my coat. And I hope they'll be playing something sweet when I get home. Guess that's life, but what can I say to you? It'll give you grace when most of your days were blue. No, I love you, but I have to leave. Just a rambler, fuss over me. Here you go. Well, so you know I'm not staying. There's too many places that I need to be. keep praying. This isn't the last you've heard from me. Guess that's life. What can I say to you? It'll give you grace when most of your days were blue. No, I love you, but I had to leave. Just a rambler, just a gambler, another current upon the sea.
Yeah, I waited to say anything because I didn't want to step on the song. It was so good. I want to make sure I get a full take of that song on the set, man. Such a great song, brother.
I feel it every time. That song, that's the song that I play where I get emotional. Like,
Yeah.
the few songs I play where I'm like,
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel Lovelake.
Let me take you dancing, darling, with my two left feet. Worries and police departments, things that we don't need. So if you'll be my Bonnie Parker, I can be your Clyde. Or maybe I'm a sideshow barker and you're passing by. Oh, I wanna be the architect of something beautiful, and make you feel the kind of love you only find inside of Broadway musicals. So darling, put your hand in mine, let me love you, Caroline. There's a bar on Armour Road where I drink for free. I don't think the owner knows, but he sure likes me. And maybe if you want some time, I could take you there. You could dance like Ginger Rogers, I'm no Fred Astaire. Oh, I wanna be the architect of something beautiful, and make you feel the kind of love you only find inside of Broadway musicals. So darling, put your hand in mine, let me love you, Caroline. So tell me what you're waiting for. Get your boots out on the floor. Let the music take your mind. And everything will be alright. Alright. Just a shot of tonic water in my builder's gin. If you'll be the judge's daughter, I can be Huck Finn. And maybe somewhere down the line, someone else will say, if you'll be my Caroline, our love will find a way. Oh, I wanna be the architect of something beautiful, make you feel the kind of love you only find inside of Broadway musicals. So darling, put your hand in mine, let me love you, Caroline. Caroline. Caroline.
Such a great little riff on that one.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got it about 95% of the way there after the fifth time.
I landed on the runway in Chicago, bought a coffee, then I traded it for a beer, and the connecting flight to Austin felt like nothing. I'm gonna give this place the best part of a year. And the woman at the motel is hard of hearing. She doesn't understand the way I speak, so I straighten out my accent and give her every last cent. Said I need a room to see me through the week. And I'm hungry, but the work's not coming easy. I'm tired except for when I'm not awake. And I put on my shirt and tie, tell myself another lie. No, you're not gonna miss another lucky break. And I wake up early in the morning and fill the day with useful things to do. But the only time it ever feels like living is when I'm down beneath the surface with you. When I'm running from the ruckus, hiding from the circus, down beneath the surface with you. My show last night was wrapped up by 11. There was 11 people breathing in that air. 2 who knew my name, 2 just watched the game, 7 drowning sorrow with despair. These Sunday nights, they're breaking me so slowly, chasing down that runaway thrill. Sometimes trying to play the game feels like trying to find a vein. I'm sick and tired of pushing water up this hill. And still I'll wake up early every morning, and I'll fill the day with useful things to do. But the only time it ever feels like living is when I'm down beneath the surface with you. When I'm running from the ruckus, hiding from the circus, down beneath the surface with you. When I'm running from the ruckus, I'm hiding from the circus. When I'm down beneath the surface with you.
Yeah, man. Beautiful. Pat Byrne. Feels like living.
Beth Watts Nelson on the beautiful harmonies there too.
Beth
That's
Watts
gorgeous.
Nelson.
Witness flames in the distance took off without thought to save you from the blaze. See the hurt it caused and mend your wounds. Your scars tell your story, burned too many times, seeking just to find the pyre behind you and flicker in your eyes. Ran into burning buildings for you too many times to save you from yourself. Now you strike that match and light yourself up again. You enjoy the burn, the scolding of the heat, the passion of the flame, or the brands you wear for everyone. You tried bringing brightness into your dark. You adored the heat, say you're the martyr and fire is to blame. Ran into burning buildings for you too many times to save you from yourself. Now you strike that match and light yourself up again. Carry on burning, scorching your hands. Make the same mistakes again. You may leave, you choose to light the match. Burn me once, shame on you. Twice, shame on me. I've been scolded ample times. I'm leaving, won't be burned by you again. Won't run and burn in buildings for you ever again. To save you from yourself. You're igniting the flame, destruction is your game. Won't run and burn in buildings for you ever again. Destruction is your game. You're igniting the flame. Destruction is your game. Won't be burned by you again.
Ashley Jones, Rivers Burning.
Thank you.
Buildings.
Thank
Oh
you,
my
thank you.
gosh, that song. It gets better every time I do it.
It really does.
Oh my gosh.
You do a good job of it, though.
Well, thanks, dude. Well,
Like, the first time I brought it to you, I was like, make this sound like a song.
Well, okay, well, that's easy because it's a song. So.
A lovely frame with a head of yellow hair. My Fenya dear glides round the room. Her naked face glows with an organic light. The only paint she wears is on her nails. Fenya, my dear, what do you fear with eyes full of stars and a life in early years? Your canvas is covered in blues and in reds, but you can always start again. The way she sips her tea of honey and chamomile, you know there's a secret under her tongue. 1,001 have fallen under her spell, but Fenya refuses all of their love. It's okay to open up, don't be afraid of the past. Give yourself another chance. Fenya, my dear, what do you fear with eyes full of stars and a life in early years? Your canvas is covered in blues and in reds, but you can always start again.
man, that is such a classic. Yeah. Gosh. Love that tune. Folks, I'm EB. You're in the EB Lounge. Welcome to Storytime. Welcome to Charles E. Brown Christmas special. Alex Mal on the bass.
Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, you just got that now?
Yeah, I got it. I was one step behind.
E. B. Brown. I see it.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
I see that. I see that.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Rivers on
Hey,
drums.
Thanks for being here.
Dude, thank you. thanks for being in my
That's what
home.
you're supposed to say to me.
Oh, got it. I thought you were thanking me for being
He's
here.
feeding you your line.
Just
thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here, EB. Thanks for moving to Kansas City and
Yeah.
and
Now, see, that's what I meant.
giving us a place to
talk
about.
Where did the time go? Kids at the prime, yeah, they were living just a high-class, broad and down-home beer-chugging musician. It wasn't a cakewalk. There were many who desired a favor, carved out a place in her heart on a spearmint lifesaver. She was a bright light, and her rebellion encompassed his nature. In those times we found joy so bold. When you love, you just can't be controlled. Like a rift that is deep in your soul. Never give up on it. Found themselves moving from the East Coast to the West. The parents never gave their blessing. They'll come around eventually, I guess. Had themselves two boys, loving home, build a dream. Holidays at Dairy Queen. Money was tight, but the love was all they need. And boy, it came a soliloquy after refrain, as if happiness showed you the way to cut through all of the useful lace. And joy so bold. When you love, you just can't be controlled. Like a rift that is deep in your soul. Never give up on it. said it made it. A 1 in a million shot that found its way. From the first look they ever exchanged to counting all the wisdom in their graves. Love like a river. Them two honey bunnies turned that tide. From a busted up Pontiac ride to a new pickleball court in their drive. And boy, they say good health is the true wealth these days. And belief is all that it takes. You're cutting out sugar just to be safe. And joy, so bold. When you love, you just can't be controlled. Like a rift that is deep in your soul. You never give up on it. Oh, joy, so bold. When you love, you just can't be controlled. Like a rift that is deep in your soul. You never give up on it.
Let me tell you something true. It's hell on earth when I'm with you. Got me screaming till I'm blue. But nothing is gained, there's nothing to lose. I don't mind that you cry all the time. I think it's funny, don't you see? And I don't mind, you like to waste my time. You take all your problems, you blame them on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me count the ways you deny me heaven. 8, 9, 10, 11. When I get to 12, you know I'll be stiffing. 13 reasons why I'm not there. There's 13 reasons why I don't care. Said you're the reason why I'm not there. You're the reason why I don't care. I don't mind that you cry all the time. I think it's funny, don't you see? And I don't mind, you like to waste my time. You take all your problems and blame them on me. Come on, Evie. That you cry all the time. I think it's funny, don't you see? And I don't mind like to waste my time. You take all your problems, you blame them on me. You take all your problems, you blame them on me. So take all your problems, just blame them on me.
Joshua James! What's up, my man? Greetings, senor.
Hey, wonderful being here. Thank you for having
Welcome!
me.
Dude, so awesome to have you. Man, so first off, as a newbie, as a first-timer, as all the things to first time here at Storytime, hanging out with me at the EBLounge, I always love to ask this question. So 2 trains, one leaving Chicago, one leaving New York City.
I'm somewhere in Delaware.
Boom! Nailed it. You know, I had a feeling you knew the answer to this one.
Yeah,
so
I
crushed
studied the
it.
math book before I showed up.
I read maths. I read math things.
I can spell the word math.
That's better than me. Is that with 1 or 2 Z's? I can't remember. 4 Z's. That's, you know what?
4, baby.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Man, boom. Man, brother, it's good to have you. So what was the first thing when you walked into the great EB Tavern? What was the first thing that caught your eye?
Oh, I mean, the giant skull back here. What are you talking
I mean,
about?
Sid is rather prominent, isn't he? Sid the second.
Well, first of all, if you have not been here, which I'm sure most of you have not, this whole room is so sick. It's like walking onto a theater set. It's really cool.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Thanks, dude. We go for immersion around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm way back in time.
I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now. Diamonds brilliant and brilliant now. Hot summer nights, mid-July, when you and I were forever wild. The crazy days, city lights, the way you'd play with me like a child. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? I've seen the world lit it up as my stage now, channeling angels in the new age now. Hot summer days, rock and roll, the way you'd play for me at your show, and all the ways I got to know your pretty face and electric soul. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? Dear Lord, when I get to heaven, please let me bring my man. When he comes, tell me that you'll let him in. Father, tell me if you can. All that grace, all that body, all that soul makes me want to party. He is my sun, he makes me shine like diamonds. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful?
Will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful?
Yeah. Lana Del Rey. Killing all.
Yes. Don't you know that your heart is a garden? You can grow whatever you want. Sweet like the berries of summer, or the bitterness of unsung love. Don't you know that your heart is a compass? It'll take you wherever you want. Flowing from a river to ocean, still as a lighthouse on shore. Drink from the fountain in your own mind. Breathe in the oxygen around your smile. Spin at the axis of your own sphere. You can do what you want, feel what you feel. Don't let anybody turn your own wheels, wheels, wheels. You can do what you want, feel what you feel. Don't let anybody turn your own wheels, wheels, wheels. Don't you know that your heart is a garden? You can grow whatever you want. Flowing from the river to ocean, still as a lighthouse on shore. Drink from the fountain in your own mind. Breathe in the oxygen around your smile. Spin at the axis of your own sphere. You can do what you want, feel what you feel. Don't let anybody turn your own wheels, wheels, wheels. You can do what you want, feel what you feel. Don't let anybody turn your own wheels, wheels, wheels.
Rachel Lovelace.